A huge twist has emerged in Liverpool's pursuit of Adam Wharton. Let's break this down.
There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content.
Liverpool's reported pursuit of Adam Wharton has taken a dramatic twist, with fresh updates suggesting the Crystal Palace star is now far less likely to make the move to Anfield than many initially expected. For months, Wharton was viewed as one of Liverpool's leading midfield targets, with the Reds believed to be admirers of the England international's composure, passing range and ability to control games from deep. However, respected transfer journalist Ben Jacobs has now revealed that any move for the Palace midfielder would come as a major surprise at this stage of the transfer window. Speaking to TalkSport, Jacobs admitted there is appreciation for Wharton within Liverpool's recruitment team, but stressed that nothing is currently progressing between the two parties. While he refused to completely rule out a future move, the message was clear. Liverpool are not actively pushing to sign the 22-year-old right now. The biggest obstacle could be Crystal Palace's enormous valuation. Wharton is reportedly valued between £80 million and £100 million, a fee that would make him one of the most expensive midfielders in Premier League history. With Liverpool exploring multiple options in the market, the Reds may feel they can find better value elsewhere. And there are certainly no shortage of alternatives. Liverpool continue to assess several midfield targets, including Monaco's Lamine Camara and Lille youngster Mamadou Sangare. Reports have also linked the club with West Ham's Manuel Fernandes, while Newcastle's Sandro Tonali remains a fascinating name despite the Magpies already rejecting a huge offer from Tottenham earlier this summer. Meanwhile, Bournemouth midfielder Alex Scott is another player attracting attention, with Liverpool reportedly among several Premier League giants monitoring his situation. The Reds' final midfield plans could also depend on departures, although Curtis Jones now appears increasingly likely to stay after Liverpool rejected a second approach from Inter Milan. Despite the ongoing speculation surrounding midfield reinforcements, Liverpool's immediate focus appears to be elsewhere. The club are prioritising attacking additions following the departure of Mo Salah and the long-term injury suffered by Hugo Ekitike. A move for RB Leipzig star Yan Diomande remains alive despite an initial bid being rejected, while Paris Saint-Germain winger Bradley Barcola is also firmly on Liverpool's radars. So while Adam Wharton was once viewed as a realistic option for Liverpool, the latest developments suggest this is a transfer that has cooled significantly. In a summer full of surprises, things can change quickly. But for now, the highly rated Palace midfielder appears to be moving further away from Anfield rather than closer to it. Whether this is simply a temporary pause or the end of Liverpool's interest altogether remains to be seen. Wharton is undoubtedly one of the most talented young midfielders in English football, but with Crystal Palace demanding a huge fee and Liverpool actively exploring other options, a move currently looks far from straightforward. However, transfer windows have a habit of changing rapidly. If Liverpool miss out on other targets or decide to make a major investment in midfield later in the summer, Wharton's name could quickly return to the top of the shortlist. For now though, the biggest twist is that a deal many expected to gather momentum appears to have stalled before it ever truly began. In other news,
fresh reports suggest Cody Gakpo has emerged as a serious target for Tottenham Hotspur, with the North London club exploring whether a blockbuster deal could be struck this summer. While Liverpool have yet to give the green light for an exit, the growing speculation surrounding the Dutch international is certainly raising eyebrows. Gakpo has just completed his third full season at Anfield, contributing 9 goals and 6 assists in 52 appearances. However, despite those respectable numbers, questions remain over his long-term role in Liverpool's attack. Since the departure of Luis Diaz, the 27-year-old has struggled to fully cement himself as the undisputed first-choice option on the left wing. Those doubts have only intensified as Liverpool continue to reshape their forward line. With Victor Munoz already through the door and reports suggesting the Reds are targeting at least 2 more wide attackers, Gakpo's future has suddenly become a major talking point. Transfer expert Fabrizio Romano has now confirmed that Tottenham are among the clubs monitoring the situation closely. Speaking during a live stream, Romano revealed that Spurs are actively assessing whether a deal is possible, although Liverpool currently have no intention of opening the exit door. Romano stated that several clubs are trying to understand if there is a pathway to sign Gakpo this summer, but Liverpool remain happy with the player and are impressed by his performances at the World Cup, where he has already reminded everyone of his quality with goals and influential displays. The interest doesn't stop there. Reports from Nicolo Shearer claim Tottenham have already begun discussions behind the scenes and could be willing to submit a substantial offer while putting a lucrative 5-year contract on the table for the Liverpool star. With Roberto De Zerbi being heavily backed in the transfer market, Tottenham have already invested significantly this summer and show no signs of slowing down. Adding a player of Gakpo's caliber would undoubtedly send a statement to the rest of the Premier League. For now, any decision appears to be on hold while Gakpo focuses on the World Cup. Romano believes Liverpool are unlikely to make any definitive call until the tournament concludes, meaning this transfer saga could still have several twists and turns ahead. But if Tottenham continue to push and Liverpool add further attacking reinforcements, could the Reds be tempted to cash in on a player who still has plenty of admirers across Europe? What currently seems unlikely could become one of the biggest shock moves of the summer. The key takeaway here is that Tottenham's interest is very real, but Liverpool still hold all the cards. With the Reds publicly showing no desire to sell and Gakpo currently focused on his World Cup campaign, this is a transfer story that looks set to develop over the coming weeks. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.